Are you a lifelong fan of General Hospital?
Are you a new fan who wants to know more about the history of the show?
Do you enjoy talking about the show with others?
Do you find yourself yelling at the TV?
Is your self-care an hour a day in Port Charles?
If so, we invite you to join hosts
Amanda Kimmel
and Shannon Coach at the place where all the hidden conversations take place and secrets are revealed.
Meet us at Pier 54,
a General Hospital fan podcast.
Hello!
Hi!
Welcome to the General Hospital recap for February 5th through 9th. So we have a little bit of, it's the first time we're ever doing this. We've had JD fill in for you one time.
Yeah.
Which we're going to have to discuss what you guys are doing next month for me when I'm gone, because I might not even have a chance to watch it because I'm gone that whole week.
No one feels bad for you.
I know, I'm sorry. But
I will be so busy having fun with work-related stuff, but still fun that I can't watch. Poor Shannon.
I know, but you know, I've made it 5-something years, or almost 5 years. So
there you go.
Okay, and you've only missed once.
Well, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, no, we have a good record. Yeah.
All right.
So you've heard me talk about her before. You've heard me talk about my gran before.
Did you know you were famous? Because you are.
No. I don't think I've ever said your name, though. So, like, I don't say my kids' names. She says her kids' names.
Yes, you have.
I've never said I've said her name.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I couldn't remember because I say Grammy.
Can I have an alias?
No. Well, you can if you want one.
Right. It's fine.
Okay. My Auntie Erica.
Hello.
It's the best we're going to get next to Grammy. So, she has just gotten back into watching it this week.
Which I feel bad that this is the week she's starting.
So she was kind of joking a couple of weeks ago. She's like, I should start watching it again and see if I can pick up on it. And so this upcoming 411, you heard me say it last week that I was demanding the Jagger 411 from Amanda, because if you've listened to the show for any period of time, you know that Karen and Jagger are Amanda's favorites. Well, one of the things that I remember the most about going up to Boston and going into my aunt's bedroom was a Tweety bird that she drew on her wall and the poster of Antonio Sabato Jr. in his vest. And gorgeous.
Yum. And a couple shirtless pictures of him.
Yeah, there was, it might have been my awakening. I don't know. So it just so happened that the character with the last name Cates happened to come back on the show last week. And I was like, all right, you want to join in now? So she is here with her notes of what the heck is happening. Yeah, other than, no, because JD and Logan were a 411 that we did the crossover.
Right.
So yeah, this is truly, we have a third host, but we only have 2 mics. So we're going to do our best on that. So I guess that's like a little bit, I've already addressed the 411. Okay, Port Charles Pipeline. We've only known for a couple of months that Nikolas Chavez was going to.
Right.
I said years. I feel like it's been years. I thought it was like so much longer. I thought we knew for a long time that he was cast.
I think it's been like a year.
Yeah, but I thought it was much longer than that. But nobody called me out on it once again.
Because I didn't catch it either.
Once again, I am calling myself out on being wrong. So, we also have another guest pet. In case you hear any barking, there's now a dog, Cody. It does mean we will not see Cookie.
Dude, he's not barking.
No, but you'll hear him snoring.
Yes.
He's not in on this conversation like Cookie would be.
No. Okay. So then, it was only June. And this past week, John Lindstrom's book came out.
Oh.
Hollywood Hustle. Mine arrived on the 6th instead of the 7th, which was the release date. So I was super excited.
Nice.
I have not started reading it yet, but it looks great. So here's how we typically do the show. Maybe I'll give Erica a little rundown of what we do. So this is pretty much what we do. We do something called the Port Charles Pipeline, which is where we read emails from our fans when they write in, correct ourselves on when we've got things wrong, and kind of announce things like that. Like John Lindstrom's book, that's Kevin Collins. You looked him up. Just Google.
I'm not good with their real names.
Thank you.
That's okay.
Neither. I do it all the time.
And then we announced the 411. And then how did the Hulu headlines even come about?
I think it was just a joke one day, like everything else in our podcast. You went to read the line, like the description, and one of us was like, Hulu headlines, and there it stuck.
Yep. So if you ever notice, like Hulu has their little headlines and everything, and sometimes they're absolutely ridiculous and make no sense. So we read through them too.
If I would have read this week's Hulu headlines like 3 weeks ago, I'd have been like, they are so mistaken. This is not right. What are they talking about? But no,
see, now I'm happy we don't have TV Guide. Because I did used to read the TV Guide description, like when we got it in the mail.
Yeah.
And then we do our recap of the show, and then at the end we do the reality check because people think soap fans are delusional. So we bring it down to reality.
I don't know that our reality check helps anyone think we're not delusional, but okay.
Yeah, who knows? All right, so the first email we have is from our fan Kim. Hello, ladies. I'm saving this week's podcast for my afternoon run. Good for you, Kim. So maybe that sounded so sarcastic, and I did not mean to. Maybe I should listen to it as I'm running as well. So maybe this was covered, but just in case, I have to speak my truth. Please hear me out. We all love Jonathan Jackson dearly, but watching Laura say that she is losing her entire family, I realized it was time for Laura, the character who saved General Hospital from cancellation, for Aiden, who has lost so many father figures, for Lulu, because hey, maybe Lucky can wake her up. Who knows? We just got a shiny new Jagger. We got a new Jagger. I'm going to edit that. New Jagger. It's time for a new Lucky too. As always, love you both and the podcast, Kim. And her subject was just, it's time to recast Lucky.
That was one of my questions.
Okay, go ahead. What is your question?
Are they ever going to bring Lucky back?
We don't know. The last time we saw him was 2015 when Luke was leaving.
Mm-hmm. That's a long time.
Mm-hmm.
My last time was the nurse's ball.
And that wasn't even the right Lucky.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't the right Lucky or the right Nikolas.
No.
Nope.
I didn't like that Lucky, but that was the last time I saw the character.
Would you like to share what your favorite nurse's ball is? I know this one.
When Lucky and Nikolas and Gia sing Up on a Roof.
Yep.
That is my favorite.
Yep. But it was, oh shoot, who was it's the Nikolas we always forget his name. Do you know?
No. I have Tyler Christopher in my head, but that's not the same one.
No. Scott,
it's that other one.
Something. Scott. Is his last name Scott?
Sure. We just said neither one of us are good with real names.
I know.
You're not asking us if you're right or not.
Sometimes if you know.
No, we don't even remember that he exists.
Colton Scott.
There you go.
Colton Scott.
Okay.
And then that was also the Lucky we always forget who.
But at least they've recast Lucky before.
Correct.
If they could recast Lucky with one of the previous recasts, I don't think it would be that bad because we're already somewhat familiar with them.
I do believe Greg Vaughn just left a show.
So
I could be wrong.
I think that would be okay. It wouldn't be my favorite. We all know I don't like change, but I think I would be more okay with that than this ridiculous Jagger crap.
Yeah, that's bad.
It's so bad. I'm so angry.
So you could recast Lucky as a hot Italian.
Right.
October 2023. Greg Vaughn left Days.
All right. We'll see.
He needs work. And it was Jacob Young is the Lucky that we forget his name. Sorry.
Bring back a Lucky that we know and I'll allow it.
Yes. All right. And then the other one, Heather Weber losing Esme. Bravo to Allie Mills and her portrayal of a grieving mother. She went from deep heartache and suffering and grief and then right back up into anger when she was speaking with Kevin. This scene was both well written and well acted. And that's just from our friend Ellen from Cleveland. And she's the one who came into town and we actually had together. And it was so sweet to meet in person.
Again.
I know.
That was so much fun.
Yes. Okay. So that's it for the Port Charles Pipeline. Now Hulu headline. So when Disney and Hulu were joining forces, we were like, oh no. They're already the same, but like now they're on the same app or whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it did not happen. So we're good. So on Monday, Laura intervenes. Alexis feels guilty. Sunny confides in Dante. Scott consoles Lucy. Anna makes a proposition. On Tuesday, Brick expresses his doubts to Sunny. Tracy makes a confession. Martin is surprised. Anna makes a big announcement, and Michael tasks Dex. Michael's going to get Dex killed is what Michael's doing. Spencer's family and friends say goodbye. A surprised mourner appears for Esme. Really? Was that a surprise?
I think it was a surprise because they let her out of jail for it. Whenever she's only been Esme's mom for like 5 minutes, but Nikolas didn't get out of jail for Spencer's, even though he's been his dad for at least a few years.
Or is the surprise Liz? Because Kevin said that he wasn't expecting. Okay, hold on. Let's get there. What's your question?
I don't have a question. I thought the surprise was Elizabeth too.
Okay.
Okay then.
Okay.
I do have a question.
Okay.
So who exactly is Esme? And is Helen really her mother? And how is she related to Elizabeth? Because I kind of see
similarity. To get the chart and the string and all of it.
Similarity in the last name. So.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. So Esme is Heather and Ryan Chamberlain's daughter. She was sent to destroy Nikolas's life through Spencer because Nikolas was married to Ava and Ryan was obsessed with Ava.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know where to go from there.
Do you know who Ryan Chamberlain is?
I think so.
Okay. Kevin's twin brother who was evil.
Yes. Okay.
He died last year.
Yes.
Like he actually died.
Yes.
There was a body.
There was a body and Mac shot him.
Yeah.
That's another note. There's never a body.
Right. Right.
There was a body. It was a really, really good death.
It was that was a good death, but that makes this week even more ridiculous because there are no bodies for Esme and Spencer, but yet we're standing over
graves that have been dug up to fit a body.
Right.
Yes.
But there's no body in there.
Correct.
What did you dig for?
Right.
Exactly. And Spencer had like a real headstone, which they don't like come up with those in 5 seconds.
Nope.
But it was there, and Esme just has that little placard, and Elizabeth is like, hey, did you pay for that placard? And I'm like, that's going to blow away. It's going to rain and it's going to blow away. Like, we're not going to know that's Esme's grave. Thank you.
Right.
I hope you didn't pay too much because it's like a gardening stake in the ground. Okay.
So then Heather was married to Liz's dad at one point, and she just kept the last name Weber.
Oh,
however, the Esme came about off screen years and years ago when Heather was on the run and she somehow met up with Ryan Chamberlain, but they had different names. They were both using aliases, and she got pregnant and then she found out who he was. And so she ran away and gave Esme up for adoption. But we never found out what happened. So Esme's adoptive parents died. And so we're definitely thinking like she killed them because she's evil.
Oh, she definitely killed them. Also, Heather had a son, Franco, and Franco and Liz were married. That's why this week she was like, that's why my Franco loved you. You have such a good heart, blah, blah, blah. Because she was like psychotically weird about Franco.
And Franco's dad is Scott Baldwin.
Yes.
Yes. I think I
that's why Liz's name is Baldwin.
Right.
Yes. It's because she was married to Franco
like
Baldwin.
A Hardy and then she was a Weber. And then,
yes.
Okay.
Steve Hardy is her grandfather.
Mm-hmm.
Audrey is her grandmother. Mm-hmm. Jeff Weber. And now he's no longer MacGyver either. They recast him last year. Oh, and did you notice who Heather Weber is?
She looked familiar. There's another person on there. No, she's from the Wonder Years. She's the mother from the Wonder Years?
Yep.
I knew she looked familiar. That guy Martin looked familiar too, and he's not from General Hospital where I remember him from.
Nope. He was on All My Children. Tad Martin.
It was Tad.
See?
Tad and Dixie.
See?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
She said it, like she's asking me these things, and I'm like, I'm not talking about this because I had a feeling that's for you.
Yeah. Oh my God, I haven't heard those two in a long time.
Yeah. So last year, not even, was it 22? Was Liz's 25th year. And so they finally gave her a storyline because we don't do that anymore with Liz. And in the same week, they recast Jeff Weber and Heather Weber. And Jeff Weber was originally MacGyver. Richard Dean Anderson. I know that it's Richard Dean Anderson. And the name of our show that week was That is Kevin Arnold's Mom, and that is not MacGyver.
That makes sense.
Yep. The actress who we knew best as Heather, Robin Mattson, has retired due to health reasons. So she was pretty much not an option to come back.
And she gave her a blessing that they've give a different actress.
And she's done really well. Allie Mills, I feel, is...
Oh, definitely. She's held her own.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
She plays crazy well.
Yes. Oh. Did that answer your question about Esme?
Yes. I think when I asked about Esme, I think I said Helena, but I meant Heather because I wrote
That's
Heather.
okay.
But I did have a question later. I mean, it's not even about...
Oh, I showed her the clue the Guess Who game.
Oh, yeah.
Why do we could make a clue game?
Oh my God, that would be so good. So there's a new one. If you don't want to follow like the exact same way, it's Harry Potter. And instead of finding out, like instead of just the whodunit part of it, they give you cards that you pick. And one of the cards is who the bad people caught. And so you have to figure out who took that person, where, like what room they have them stored in, or what room they took them from, and what object they used to take them from.
Okay.
And the like things move on the board, so some of the doors like shut and then reopen as the game moves on and stuff. So we could do like a Ryan Chamberlain version of like who did he kill now of these people and twist it that way, and then we could do somebody else. Like we could have multiple.
My birthday's in September. I will not have time to get this done for yours.
You better hurry up.
You can start working on it for my birthday.
All right.
Because yours is in like 17 days. I'm not going to have time. Sorry.
All right. It's all right. I'll forgive you this time.
I gave you Guess Who last year.
Yeah.
Okay. Where did we leave off from that? Esme.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. A surprise mourner. Yep. Dante is conflicted. Finn makes a realization about Gregory. Willow and Michael take a step toward reconciliation.
Well,
Chase has concerns. Thursday, Chase has concerns. Carly gets an assist from Brook Lynn. Nina has an ask for Martin. Michael appeals to Sunny, and Willow is worried about Drew. On Friday, Sunny learns about a recent string of mob hits. Carly and Drew discuss his vendetta against Nina, and Brick makes a discovery, and Cody helps Spinelli. Aww.
That was cute. That's about all I was interested in this week.
So where do we want to get started? We kind of covered a lot already, but...
Sorry.
No, this is why it's fun. She's like, I have all these questions. Okay, so what are your questions? That'll get us started.
Well, you've answered a lot of them already.
Okay.
So there's I know the feud between Sunny and Jagger was all around like Karen, and Karen was like, didn't Karen work as a stripper at like Sunny's club? Is there something else between them that I'm missing, or is it just that?
I have no idea.
It's the fact that Stone was all about Sunny.
Oh yeah,
and not Jagger. And whenever Sunny found out about Jagger, like when Jagger took Karen from the whole stripping thing, Sunny put a hit out on Jagger. So
I didn't know that.
Learn more on Thursday.
Yeah. So there's some issues there.
Okay. We'll talk about that in great detail on Thursdays 411.
I don't like who's playing Jagger.
Nobody does.
Well, now his name is John. Right. He's outgrown that childish name. Okay, I am disappointed in the fact that we are not addressing his change in heritage or look.
They ruined the whole character.
A hot Italian anymore.
No, he's not.
Sorry.
And they just ruined the whole story. I'm glad that Aunt Erica is back, because she may be taking my position, because I'm so done. I'm so done. Not only did they ruin his look, and again, okay, we might have to recast here and there. I totally understand that, but you should be trying to find someone similar. I called him an Irish man last week, which is wrong. He's from Canada, but same thing. He's not.
For all our Canadian and Irish fans,
it's the same thing. No, it's not. He's not Italian. It's close enough. Okay.
If you're not Italian, you're all the same.
Yes.
By the way, Amanda is like super Irish. Like,
yeah. Like,
so I just think it's funny.
So, now I'm Canadian too. I decided we're all the same.
There you go.
So if Jagger can change from being Italian to being Canadian, I can be Irish Canadian.
Okay.
And proclaim myself. Whatever.
Anyway, Italian.
See? There you go. I just wake up one day. This is what I decided I am.
Yes, that fair hair and red skin, very well known among the Italians.
Yes, exactly. Ridiculous. Besides the fact that if you read all of the stuff, you even sent me one, Antonio Sabato Jr. did not decline to come back. And if the reasoning for him not getting to come back is because he has extreme political views, how many other actors and actresses have extreme views that we do not share those views, or even if we do, we would not present them the same way. But again, we're not insane.
You're talking about politics right now, and we sound stupid when we're talking about politics.
No, I'm not talking about politics. I'm not talking about politics because I'm not saying I agree or disagree with Antonio Sabato Jr.
This is, I think, the first time.
Although I might be more willing to listen to him talk about politics than anyone else because he's hot. even in his older age.
Oh my goodness. Okay, please do not write in about this because she's already getting the look.
I'm not talking about politics. I'm talking about we can separate the characters from the real people, just like we do with other actors. So we could have done that with Antonio Sabato Jr.
Yes.
So he could have come back as Jagger. But on top of just ruining the look of Jagger, because you can say that's like superficial, let's move on here. They're ruining the whole character whenever Sonny says, don't talk to me about Karen. You cheated on her and left her brokenhearted. Jagger would never cheat on Karen.
Well, I don't know. We'll find out on Thursday.
Never,
I was
right?
confused at that statement. So
Thank you.
I don't remember that. But maybe
Right,
I was
because
just
it happened off screen, but it would never happen. After how in love they were, never.
I don't know. I'll have more of an opinion after Thursday.
I can tell you right now, they're wrong and I'm right. So you're welcome for that. And any other Jagger fan is absolutely 100% agreeing with me right now. So they just ruined the whole character. I don't want to hear what John has to say because he's stupid and he's wrong.
So for as much as I don't remember Jagger, I know how much you love him. So therefore, I automatically was like, I don't think this is what Amanda loved.
No.
I remember because when we watched Stone Dying,
Right.
and he was very kind and he was a protective big brother.
Yes.
Like I remember that.
He's like the teddy bear of Chase whenever he's like in love. The like hard hitting, I'm going to get to the truth cop like Dante, and like protective of his people like Sonny, but without the whatever. He just would not cheat.
Erica, what are your thoughts?
My thoughts are, if Antonio Sabato Jr. came back, I would be a diehard General Hospital fan.
See?
But the person that's playing him now, it's not really pulling me back in yet.
Nope.
Those are my thoughts.
No, because you can't connect with that history. When he's like, Anna, I know I'm best friends with your daughter. We have to catch up, blah, blah. You're like, no, you're not best friends with Robin. Okay, I know who Robin's friends are, and you're not it.
It doesn't seem genuine.
Exactly.
Oh, also, I read somewhere that she was, quote, dead when he was friends with Robin. Like when they were more together. I don't know. I did not deep dive it. I did not do a single thing.
Who was dead?
Anna.
Oh, yeah, she was.
She was supposed to be dead, so she wouldn't have known anything about him.
Nope. No, and that doesn't even make sense there, too, because...
Joe Magallano could have been Jagger. I mean, he's kind of a big A-list movie star now. He's from Pittsburgh, by the way. Maganello. I always mispronounce his name.
Anybody could have been a better Jagger than this guy.
I really did just Google 50-year-old hot Italian actor.
There you go. Can't wait for the FBI to get your phone.
Oh, no.
What?
Heck, even a Jonas brother.
There's just so many.
They're
more
young,
options.
though. They're way too young.
And it's not even
God,
like
they're young.
Don't like the actor. We could have put him in any other role. He could have been part of the FBI, like equal to Jagger. Like I'm not.
They almost could have aged up Lucky and recast him as Lucky.
Yeah.
Yes, that makes more sense.
Exactly.
Right.
Anyone. All right. I won't sit here and complain the whole time about Jagger, but it's just stupid, and they ruined the character. And now I'm
another Pittsburgh boy, Zachary Quinto.
There you go.
He's 46, but still, that's close to 50. Okay, yeah.
You know, the amount of times that people die and then come back to life, or come back to life with amnesia, or have an evil twin, or whatever it is. How is Sonny still alive after all?
He has really good bodyguards.
Yes. So, do you know who Drew is? Because this is something that I was thinking about.
Is so ridiculous. Go ahead.
Drew is Jason's twin. Who,
I don't know that.
when Jason was, quote, dead, and then he came back, but he came back and it was that his look changed because of all the, surgery he had to go through to recover or whatever. And he shrunk.
So it's not it's not Steve Burton playing this character.
So Billy Miller portrayed Drew, the original, but he came back as Jason.
Okay.
He was Jason for the longest time. Mm-hmm. And then Steve Burton came back as Patient 6. So there was a twin brain mapping thing going on.
Oh, God, yeah.
We're all very Dr. Drew from Maury, but let's go. Sorry, I just threw things in there.
So then they were like, well, who's actually Drew and who's actually Jason?
Because they had all the same memories of everything.
Right. So then it turned out that Drew was Drew and Steve Burton was Jason. So then...
but that's how we have Scout, Drew's daughter, is because she was conceived with Sam,
You answered a
whenever
question.
Sam thought that Drew was Jason.
Okay.
Yep. And they were engaged. They weren't married.
I think they were married.
Were they?
I think they were married.
Okay.
Because they bought Aurora together.
You don't have to be married to buy a business
But
together.
I think that was the whole point of it.
Yeah, but I think that Jason
never
came
made it
back
to married?
before.
Okay,
I honestly can't remember. They could have, because then she tried to get back together with Jason, and that didn't work. So then Drew had his son Oscar. I think he was referred to this week also. He was. Drew said something about when Oscar died to Joss.
Yes.
So Joss's first boyfriend was this young man named Oscar, who turned out to be Drew's son with Kim Nero, who was Tamara Braun. Second Carly came back recast as a different character.
Okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Because they just, that's what happens. So then after Oscar passed away from cancer, and it wasn't that much longer after that. Why was Drew going somewhere? But his helicopter was shot down in Afghanistan, so therefore presumed dead.
He was investigating something, I thought, against the WSB. This has nothing to do with what we're talking about right now, but what if the part of the feud between Sonny and Jagger is that Jagger's kid is Brenda's, and he cheated on Karen with Brenda?
I was going to ask you who the mother of his...
We don't know.
We don't know. If we watch Night Shift, we might find out, but I don't know.
It says on his...
it
says on his fandom, unknown mom.
All right, well then.
We still need to watch the second season of
We
Night
do.
Shift, because half of our interview
with real Jagger in it.
Half of our interview with poor Amanda Baker is irrelevant because we didn't watch season 2.
But that's okay. She was very sweet about it.
She was. Anyway, and nobody called us out on that.
Nobody else watched it either.
And that's why we didn't get season 3. So, where were we going? Drew. Oh, so then his plane went down in Afghanistan. And now he just came back 2 years ago?
Yeah.
As Cameron Matheson from All My Children. And
that's where I know him from.
Yes.
And now he's taller. So, I mean,
I can understand height things we can't do too much about, but they at least looked somewhat similar, like they're the same nationality, maybe close to.
But I mean, so now he's Drew. But yeah, he's Jason's twin, because when Jason was born, we just pass off babies.
Well, we split twins up all the time. That's how we had Esme and Nell.
No. Willow and Nell.
Willow and Nell. Whoops. Sorry. They do it so many times I can't remember who's who. Willow and Nell.
You look confused.
I'm confused.
It is.
Drew is Jason's twin.
Yes.
Yeah.
But Jason's a Quartermain.
Correct.
So that means
Drew
that
is
they had twins but only gave one away. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when Jason was born, his mama, Susan Moore, Heather Weber, kept Drew. Stole Drew. Because she... Yeah.
And she had Franco at the time, and Franco and Drew were BFFs.
But they thought that Franco was a Quartermain.
Yes.
Okay.
And then Franco thought he was evil because he had, his mom said that he pushed Drew down the steps, but really that's not how that went. So there was like a whole big whatever. Because Franco was obsessed with Jason.
Yes.
Because he thought that Drew was dead, and so he needed to be something crazy to Jason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was whenever Franco played Franco. That was so good.
James Franco played Franco.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh. And he asked to be on the show because his mom loves General Hospital. So they wrote
awesome.
a special part just for him.
Yep. Nice. Kind of like Helena Cassadine when you were looking through the Guess Who things the other day, and you're like, what? And I'm like,
why is there 2 Elizabeth Cassadines?
Yeah. Elizabeth Taylor as Helena Cassadine.
Right.
It's because she asked to be on the show, and they created Helena Cassadine, and from then on, we now have the Cassadines.
Whatever. What happened to Helena Cassadine?
She's dead right now.
Right now. I'm sorry, we had the Cassadines beforehand, because the Ice Princess happened before Luke and Laura got married, right? Yes. They got married in 1981. When was the Ice Princess?
Oh, Ice Princess is after.
No, so it was after? Okay, so yeah, she is why we have. I thought that we had, what's his face? The husband.
Mikos?
Thank you. I thought he only referenced Helena, and we didn't know who she was.
I'm not positive.
Yeah, because she was mad at Luke for killing him, because he was stuck in, so it was after the Ice Princess.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right, you're right.
See, all this research, it all works.
It all makes total sense.
It does. So did we cover anything? Okay, so we covered who Oscar is, we covered who Drew is. Who else? What are your other questions?
I don't know right now.
Okay.
Because we're not on that subject yet, so
Okay.
I'll wait until that.
Yeah.
So was there anything left? Okay, so then Anna decided to take Laura up on her proposal to be commissioner again.
Right, because Dawn, Kate, was like, no, you need to give up your information. And she said, I'm not giving you my information unless you give me some of your information and we're on the same side, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, no, Anna, even though I'm best friends with your daughter, I'm going to arrest you and Jordan because you won't share your information. And that's whenever Robert went and talked to him and was like, hey, remember, we're friends because you know my daughter. Why don't you let them out? And he was like, okay, but they're not allowed to investigate anymore. And so Anna was like, I'm smarter than you. Now I'm in charge, so you have to share some stuff with me.
I did not like when he said to Sonny, see, you can't even say Stone's name. He says his name all the time.
Right.
He's like, Stone, Stone, Stone.
Right. Living in his apartment, bro.
Right.
It's fine.
But he's actually there to save Sonny's life because the other 4 families have been targeted. I think it's Alcazar.
I haven't heard in a while.
Yeah.
What if it's Lila Ray? What if she is avenging her father's death?
Okay, I think you're taking it a little too far there. We're not going that far.
Sorry, Cody. Oh, Cody's looking at me like, what? I originally just had...
Even he's like, that idea is absurd. Thank you, Cody, for your input.
Because think about it. So Lila Ray could be avenging Alcazar's death. And Dex could be Faith Roscoe's son.
Okay. Oh, talk about stupid. Dex in front of Brick. I'll pay for this drink. Let me throw down my Swiss Army Mac card. Like, what's he doing?
Right.
And she didn't even drink it.
No, exactly. Jocelyn's like, I'll take a fancy pink soda. And then I didn't even take a sip of it.
Cranberry and soda. Didn't even have alcohol in it.
No alcohol. There you go. It was pretty. Didn't even take a sip.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, Michael's going to have him killed. Okay, so here's the deal with Dex. Michael got mad at Sonny. Okay, you asked about Sonny and Nina earlier in the week.
Can I ask you a question about Nina?
Yeah. Sure.
Why do I remember her character being blind?
Huh? Because she was not blind.
She was in a wheelchair.
Was she blind at first?
Paralyzed.
Why do I remember?
She might have been blind. She might have been blind.
She was in a coma.
She had been in a coma for a gazillion years, 20 years. Maybe or something absurd.
Her natural confused look all the time.
That could be.
She was Michelle Stafford first.
Don't give me real names. I'm not going to know who these are. Google.
And she's been recast.
I can't remember if she was blind at first, but she was in a wheelchair. She had just come out of a coma.
Well, I remember that.
Yeah, you might be right about the blind thing. I can't remember. Everybody is blind eventually and pretends then that they're still blind and they're not blind, so I got confused.
I'm not seeing blind pull up in her fandom, but that's not to say that...
Right.
I could just be remembering it wrong.
That's okay. So, do you want to give the Sonny Nina breakdown?
No, because I'll just get mad and yell again.
Okay, December 2020?
Mm-hmm.
Sonny was going after Julian?
Mm-hmm.
And the bridge collapsed, and Sonny washed down river to Nixon Falls, but he had amnesia when he got out of the water, and all he could find was the watch with the name Mike on the back because that was his dad, and it was his dad's watch.
Why do I remember this? I feel like I watched bits and pieces here and there throughout the years.
So then he stayed in Nixon Falls because Nina didn't know who he was, and then Nina wound up in Nixon Falls somehow. Oh, because she knew Phyllis. She knew Phyllis.
Oh, she was searching for Phyllis because Phyllis was the nurse that helped deliver her babies that got stolen from her because of her mother.
So when Nina was in her coma, she gave birth to twins.
They were also separated at birth.
Yes. Phyllis took one of the babies and Phyllis didn't take. Harmony did.
Selling babies. Okay.
Harmony took the baby. Harmony was with Phyllis, apparently. So anyway, Nina knows Phyllis, and then
she was searching for Phyllis for answers, and that's how she got to Nixon Falls.
But I think she knew her before that. I think we had seen Phyllis, and I think she went to go visit her.
Was she like the nurse that took care of her then after?
She went to go visit Phyllis. Because remember, she just needed like a weekend away or something, and then he was working at the bar.
A half hour down the road is a big vacation.
He was working at the bar at the Tano, and Nina walks in and is like, but she doesn't tell Sonny that he's Sonny because he's nice. And he's just a bartender, and he's kind. And so she's like, oh. And then she falls in love with him. And then she's conflicted about what to do. Then Jack's wound up there, and he got shot, though. And so he thought that he saw Sonny, because he's like, what, Sonny? But he was all out of it. So he didn't remember that he thought that he saw Sonny.
How long ago did this happen?
2021.
Yeah.
But then Mike kept making his spaghetti sauce. And I was like, that is how they are going to find out that Sonny is through the spaghetti sauce, because everyone talks about Sonny sauce.
Mm-hmm.
And then Trina got a jar of it somehow from someone.
From Phyllis, because she was stuck in Nixon Falls for like a half hour or something. And Phyllis was like, here, take some with you, because they were going to eat there and then they couldn't because the tow truck came or something like that. And Phyllis was like, well, take some sauce for the road, because that's normal. And so when they got home, she was making a special dinner for Spencer and them, or Joss. Was it Joss or Spencer? One of them tasted it and was like,
I said, I'm like, it has to be
very familiar.
Yeah, because I was like, it has to be Joss that tastes it and is like, wait a second, this tastes just like Sonny's.
Yeah.
Where'd you get this? Let's go. But it wasn't. And then somehow he wound up. How did Sonny remember who he was? The fire. Was it the fire?
I think so. He was having like flashbacks after the fire.
Oh yeah, he was seeing a woman that was blonde turning around. And he thought it was Nina.
At first, yeah. And then he realized.
Somehow he wound up coming back. How do I not remember how he came back to Port Charles?
Because it was also ridiculous.
But he came back as Mike, not as Sonny.
Yeah. And then Carly was like, you're not Mike, you're Sonny, and you're my husband. And he was like, I don't remember you. I'm in love with this woman.
And so she had to watch Nina and Mike be together.
So was that how Sonny and Carly split?
No.
Yeah.
Because, well, no, but...
Yeah.
Yes. No, but yes.
Yes, but yes.
No, because it was actually after he regained his memory and chose to be with Nina as Sonny.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't count whenever Carly and Mike weren't together, because she was standing by him and just letting him do his, like, she wasn't happy about it, but she was like, I really can't do anything about this because you don't understand that you're my husband. But she wasn't giving up on him.
No, she wasn't giving up on him.
But then once he became Sonny,
his memories
and
back,
he chose
and there was
Nina.
still just a connection.
Right. And he chose Nina.
I don't like them together.
Nope.
No. Amanda hates Nina.
I do hate Nina.
Well, I've only watched a week of it, and I don't like her.
Thank you. Thank you. She doesn't take responsibility for anything, no matter what. She's always like, oh my God, I got a paper cut. You made me get a paper cut because you handed me that paper. And it's like, no. And then she has to whine about it for the next month. Remember that time I got a paper cut?
You didn't even see anything that bad this week, too.
No, there's something about her character that I just don't like.
So then so the whole thing with, Michael, we're back to why Michael and Sonny. So he got all mad about that.
Right. Michael got mad that Sonny chose Nina and that Nina kept Sonny from his family for all those months. And so then he wanted to get back at Sonny.
By taking him down. Right. By, like, having him investigated. So he hired Dex to basically take down Sonny's organization from the inside. Because Dex is a private security guy through some organization, I forget. And he was working with Sonny. And then Michael tried to get him to leave town. Sonny still doesn't know that Michael ever hired Dex. So that's why Michael was like, I'll hire you again to
put some more money in your Swiss bank account that you carry the debit card around for.
Right. And what did he just hire him to do to find out who's after him now?
Yeah.
So now
if it's somebody in the organization, Dex said,
right.
We think it's someone in the organization. And he was like, we'll go through like all of his security stuff and papers and everything and find out who it could be.
Right.
So now it's going to look like it's Dex, even though it's not, because Brick saw the debit card.
Right. So Dex is going to die.
Can you use a Swiss bank account debit card here?
I don't know.
I want to know that now.
I have a whole bunch of offshore
Do you?
bank accounts.
Okay.
We'll go try. Let's go to the bar after. We'll try.
Exactly.
Can you Swiss? I don't think so, because you always have to transfer the money and it takes time.
Right. I wouldn't think so either, because like you can't make a payment to your credit card using a Swiss bank account. So I don't see how you could just use your debit card, especially at the Savoy. Like that's not exactly an international hotspot.
Ooh, as of 2022, information about your Swiss bank account must be handed over to the IRS of the United States.
Well, duh.
That's only 2 years ago.
Yeah, but if you have a Swiss bank account, you ain't
Okay,
listening
so
to that.
I'm going to go with no.
All right. So what the heck, Dex? Like, really? You didn't have a 20 on you? Like, come on.
Blake Harris Law, a guide to opening Swiss bank accounts for U.S. citizens.
All right. I'm going to do it tomorrow.
Okay, have fun.
Or not tomorrow because it's a Sunday. Monday.
But it won't be Monday there?
Oh.
Aha! How far ahead are they? Look at that.
All righty.
I don't do GH time where it's only an hour to get to France.
I'm just going to get in my car and drive to Switzerland to open that bank account tomorrow.
Laura, and who was she with?
Kevin,
Laura,
wasn't it?
I think it was Laura and Kevin. They drove to Switzerland from Port Charles.
I feel like, everything's realistic when it comes to soap operas.
Yeah, very much.
You can freeze the world if you're a Cassadine.
That's
Absolutely.
right.
So that's how Dex is going to die. And then Joss is going to be mad at Michael and Sunny
Poor
again.
Joss. She loves dyes.
Thank goodness, though, they remembered that Spencer and Cam fought over Emma.
Yes.
So they have
that
been
was
rewriting
Elizabeth.
history and saying that, like, Cameron and Spencer fought over Joss when they were younger. And Joss was, like, a toddler when they aged up Joss the most.
Yeah.
But they kept forgetting that, like, no, it was Cameron and
They, like, flat
Spencer.
out said it at one point in time. We're like,
Yeah.
I remember you guys chasing around Jocelyn because you were both so in love with her.
And it's like, no, that did not
it
happen.
was Emma. So I was glad that Elizabeth remembered that this year,
Yep.
too. I did think it was weird that Emma didn't come
Yeah.
because she knew him well enough that, like, I felt like she would. But I'm glad they brought Cameron back for it. That was very nice.
His oldest friend and his oldest adversary.
Yeah.
That was sweet. So Alexis wrote his obituary. Okay. Let's just go over how weird these funerals were.
It wasn't even a funeral. It was
Who was Alexis talking to? Why wasn't everyone there at the same time?
Right.
Why were we just walking in and out?
Right.
It seemed just like, when was she talking? It's not like they at least had at the end where she was the last one.
Right.
And we then saw her finishing up and folding up her paper, crying and putting on the last rose.
Right.
It was just a straight in and out, come and go as you please. I don't know where she was talking to. There was no church service.
Nope. And then we all go back to Ava's.
Or if they had had her doing that at Windermere as they were doing a toast.
Right.
Or something
there was
like
no
that.
reason to be at the gravesite, period. They should have just done like a memorial at Windermere and that be the end of it.
Right.
And then you could have seen Alexis say something nice and it be done.
Yep.
And instead we had Trina crying at the gravesite, being too emotional to go to Windermere. And so then she went home and decided she's quitting school because that's what makes sense.
I get that right now. She's not thinking
grieving.
about her future.
I just thought it was weird that Portia's like, honey,
That's
I know you're
okay.
so upset about your boyfriend dying. You couldn't even go to like the memorial after the fact. But I got the mail and look, here's a letter for you.
Right. No, that was absolutely weird. Well, and she was like, that's fine. You don't have to go to school. How about we just don't make that decision right now?
Right.
Don't even think about it. You can take the semester off.
Yes, exactly.
You're not going to feel this way forever.
Right.
Let's figure that out.
Right. Like, why are we even arguing about it at this point, though? Like,
Well, she wasn't arguing.
she's
She was
not gonna
basically
get
just letting
it.
Trina do whatever.
just leave her alone. Just leave Trina alone. Let her be sad.
Trina is Taggart's daughter, but actually biologically Curtis's daughter, so therefore we don't see Taggart anymore.
Okay.
Stupid.
He had the best scenes ever when they found out like that Curtis was biologically Trina's dad. I mean, he was like breaking down,
Well, they have him working with Jagger.
right? Oh, and it was Jagger that had those guys
Right.
strong harming Jordan a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
You should have listened. And then he was giving Dante crap. Sorry, we just
Right.
jumped all over the place.
Right.
But he was giving
Dante,
Dante
you're going to go tell your dad. Remember,
Right.
this is classified because Dante hasn't been a cop for the past 20 years.
detective.
Right.
Like, and part of the WSB. Like, Dante knows what he's doing, dude.
And Anna's like, I'll vouch for him. But that doesn't mean much, Anna, because you weren't in law enforcement until 5 minutes ago again.
And Dante was really nice to him. He's like, oh, like,
Yeah.
Stone. Like, I know of your son.
Right.
Yeah.
Brother.
Brother.
Yeah,
wait,
he
I was
does have a
confused too. I
son
was like,
named
Well, no,
that.
he did name his son Stone, and Morgan's middle name is Stone. So but his brother, yes, he's like, my dad talks a lot. about him.
It's ridiculous that he named his son Stone because he refused to call Stone Stone.
Maybe that was his way of...
Well, that's stupid.
It happens, though.
That's dumb.
It was his regret.
Okay.
What was Stone's real first name?
Michael.
I knew that. Never mind. Is that why Michael's Michael?
That's why Michael's Michael.
But Michael's AJ's.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Exactly. Like, what's that a question?
So many people are having kids with random people. Not random, but like... I have a kid with this guy, now I have a kid with this guy. So eventually all the kids, at one point, are they all going to be related at some point?
Yes.
Sam and Dante are together. Sam and Dante are together. Their sister is Christina.
Their sister?
Yep. Because her dad is Sonny and her mom is Alexis. Alexis is Sam's mom. Sonny is Dante's son.
And
Sam gave birth to Dante's sister. Baby Lila, because she was pregnant with Sonny and gave birth to baby Lila, who was stillborn. And then that's how she and Jason got together. So yeah, she gave birth to Dante's daughter. Sister.
I'm okay.
So gross.
So there's that one.
All right. Well,
And they share Leo because Olivia is Dante's mom and Julian is Sam's dad and Leo's dad. But Julian's dead now.
The Julian one is a little bit more, like, easy
Removed.
to get it because Sam was conceived between Julian and Alexis all those years ago, like, in the backseat of a car as a one-night stand.
Given up for adoption.
And then given up for adoption, and neither parent had any type of anything.
Right.
But I don't know how you get over the fact that your girlfriend slept with your dad and had his baby. And just be like...
And knew about it. I mean, he knew about all these things.
Yeah.
And it was funny. They actually
Come to
had
bed,
Christina. They had Christina address it. She goes, what? Like, it's weird that my brother and my sister are dating? I'm fine. I'm like... Like, why?
There's nothing fine about that statement.
So gross.
It's like if your cousin's your brother. And no one says anything. Or admits it. For another 20 years or so. Dun, dun, dun.
I shall keep my mouth shut on that one.
Yep.
Okay, so real quick though with Trina is that the Sorbonne will postpone her internship.
Yes, they were nice enough to say you have a spot next year.
Yeah.
And then I'm trying to think what else happened that wasn't really relevant but happened this week. Chase and Finn were talking about Gregory declining in health, and Finn was like, I think I'm going to have him come live with me, and Chase was like, dude, I don't think he's going to go for that. And then 5 minutes of talking to Lois, and he comes back over and is like, hey, Finn, can I move in with you?
Right.
Okay, sure.
Well, that was nice though.
It was nice. It was nice that it wasn't like a big fight, but it was just another one of those, like, do these conversations really just happen to happen at the exact same time? No.
I do wonder though, given the timing of all of it, because he had just had the episode early. Oh,
Right.
by the way, Gregory Boston fan, even though Chase and Chase is a Red Sox fan and Dante is like diehard Yankees. So the day that they had Chase come to be a detective, he unpacked his Red Sox coffee mug and put it down, and Dante was like, no.
It is really cute.
But they're buddies.
Buddies.
They got past it.
Yes.
I mean, that's a hard one.
It can end marriages.
Yeah.
I will, obviously be on the Red Sox side of that argument.
Mm-hmm. I was very excited that day. I was like, look it. Maybe are they all Boston fans then? Because Lois came over and was talking about, oh, you guys love the Knicks.
No idea.
No?
I have no idea.
Okay. I don't know.
Those sports references.
Do you remember Lois?
I'm better with faces.
She was with
Ned.
She was with Ned.
Oh, yes. Oh,
there you go.
Yes.
Nails. I guess that's all we needed to say. The one with the nails.
Deep Brook Lynn accent.
Love her.
I do like that she's trying to somehow customize the Coney Island reception that's going to be held in Brooklyn, which is her spot, for Chase. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
It will be interesting.
If you hear snoring, the dog is snoring.
It might be me eventually, because this week was boring.
It's more fun, though, talking with Erica.
It is. But that's because we're reminiscing old stuff.
I
We're
know.
not talking about new stuff.
So I watched this week and I thought, is this how it is every week?
No.
'Cause it seems really slow.
It was so bad this week.
Okay,
it was
so
not
it wasn't just
normally.
me.
Oh, and then when Nikolas came back and tells Laura, like, Spencer's dead because of me. I'm like, yeah.
Right. Laura's like, you should turn yourself in. Go ahead.
That was one of my questions. Why is Spencer dead because of Nikolas? He said Spencer's dead because he took Ace.
Hold on. We didn't get to how Ace is around.
That was my follow-up question.
So, okay, yes.
She mentioned before, Esme was set
Spencer's
to go
girlfriend.
after Spencer because Nikolas was married to Ava, and Ryan loved Ava and wanted them to separate. So basically, Spencer and Esme tortured Ava.
Okay.
She had a daughter
psychologically
that died,
tortured
and they
her.
dropped hints of her all over the place, so she thought she was hallucinating and going crazy.
So then Ava and Nikolas got in a fight one night, and
in comes Esme to console him. So that is how she got pregnant with Ace.
he only had 2 sips of bourbon. It's not even like they were drunk.
So Ace is Esme's and
Nicholas's.
So he is
another person that
he is
sleeps with
Spencer's
husband
brother and nephew.
Son and
brother and nephew? Brother and nephew? No, just brother. Because he's not anything he's not anything to.
His brother. Okay.
But had he been with Esme and been married, also son.
Yeah, my marriage.
Yes. So last week, 2 weeks ago, something like that, is whenever Spencer was watching Ace for Esme, and Nikolas showed up and was like, "Hurry, give me my kids so that I can get away before Esme comes home." And Spencer just handed Ace over. And so Esme was so mad and upset about everything because her baby was missing because Spencer handed off Ace. So she wanted to take someone that meant something from Spencer since he just handed her baby away, and that's why she was after Trina in Paris.
Okay.
But Esme had amnesia, and so she's nicer now because she fell off the parapet while she was pregnant. And when she was, she jumped. I'm sorry, she jumped. The second time she jumped. The first time she fell.
You don't think they outplay the amnesia card in soap operas? I mean, what did I say about Brenda? I'm like, Brenda? Like Brenda who showed up at her own funeral?
Yep.
Yeah.
So when Esme was evil Esme, she drugged Trina and set her up to have recorded. Cam and Joss used to be boyfriend and girlfriend, and they were having the first time together in a cabin while they were away with their friends. Trina was drugged and passed out, and so they thought, hey, we should take advantage of this. They thought she was just too drunk. But still, your friend's passed out. I'm sorry. Your friend who normally does not pass out.
Right. And it's their first time that they're drinking and stuff. Our friend that might have alcohol poisoning is passed out.
It wasn't the first time they've been drinking, because remember the dance?
Oh, true. Yeah, sorry.
But still.
I promise if I thought you had alcohol poisoning, I would not go in the other room to hook up with someone.
Thank you,
You're
Amanda.
welcome.
That's
right.
But so Esme had planted a phone that was recording them, and then slipped it into Trina's purse, and wound up broadcasting the sex tape video. I guess now it's not even a tape,
right?
All over Port Charles University's campus. And so Trina went to trial for revenge porn. And so she almost got kicked out of school and everything. And Esme wound up with amnesia before she was really tried. So they were like, yeah, we could take her to trial right now, but no one's going to convict her. So no, we're not going to do that. So that's why Liz was saying, someone mentioned it briefly this week about Esme and the revenge porn, whatever. So there's so many open.
Liz mentioned it because she said that she felt bad that she helped hold Esme captive.
Oh, yeah.
Even though she was mad at Esme for the whole porn thing with Cameron, it wasn't right for her to help.
Yes.
And that's when everyone was like, no, Liz, you're perfect. It's okay.
Yes, because Nikolas decided the best thing to do when you get your son's girlfriend pregnant is to lock her away in the tower.
And deliver the baby, and then you can kill her. But Liz kept him from killing her.
Yeah.
It made me want to snore like that too, Cody.
That was a perfect time snore.
Exactly. We need to record him and insert it into sound bites.
He might come up. Okay, so Laura allowed Cyrus to
be at the memorial, which was stupid. Lucy and Scott, I think that was the only thing that was halfway,
Hold on, I actually teared up at Heather. I didn't even tear up. Because I know Spencer's not dead. So, like, I'm kind of, but, like, I actually kind of teared up on Heather freaking out over Esme. At first.
Yeah,
And then she started yelling at Kevin and everything. Because in her own way, she really did try to protect that girl as best she could. Because she gave her up for adoption.
She did.
Sometimes when your mom's a psycho person, the best thing you can do is...
I would say her mothering intentions were good from a psychotic point. I'm not even going there with you. From a psychotic point. But she was still definitely psychotic when she's like, tell me everything, Esme. Okay, now I'm going to call Laura and tell her everything you just told me. Right. So I felt bad, but I still kind of remembered the psychoness, so it didn't make me feel as bad that I was crying.
Yes.
So yeah, the only thing that held my attention for more than 2 minutes was the fact that Tracy got, now I want to call him Tad, to break up with Lucy, Martin to break up with Lucy, because she kept like planting in his ear that Scott and Lucy were more than just friends, and so they broke up, and Lucy, in typical Lucy fashion, runs back to where Scott is and is like, I'm so upset, and Scott, being the slime ball that he is, isn't like, why don't you take like an hour and mourn this relationship before we do anything? Instead, he's like, here, let me kiss you, and they just happen to fall into the hay and hook up, and then she stands up afterwards and is like, how did this happen? And at that time, Tracy had a moment of conscience and went over and was like, hey, by the way, I kind of like exaggerated this because I'm a jerk and I was mad at them.
Though. She didn't. She made him very well aware. But
she didn't need to say anything.
Nothing that Tracy said, though, was inaccurate.
But she made it seem like the fact that they were hanging out together right then was about something more than just the fact that they were.
But just a couple weeks ago, Scott was like, hey, come see Serena with me. And he made it sound.
Scott can have interest in her and her not have interest in him.
But then she shouldn't be like going and being all flirty and sad with him when you know that that's his intention. And this is a pattern. This is a pattern that you've had with this guy for like 30-something years. You know how this is going to go. She knew that's what was going to happen when she went to Scott. That's not the first time. Erica's shaking her head, yes.
I'm not.
She's like, I haven't watched in 10 years, but yup.
I'm not saying that that's wrong. I'm saying that Scott should have been had shown more restraint.
Yes, but this is Lucy and Scott. And Tracy was absolutely not wrong when she was like, or Martin was not wrong when he said something about he has access to parts of you I don't. Because like Lucy and Martin were great. Like I loved them together. They were so darn cute.
He said he loved her more than his ex-wives. That was so sweet. Such a good compliment.
But like, and Tracy told, I don't know. Tracy didn't say anything wrong and they were going after her.
I feel like she could have just left the whole thing alone and let it implode if it needed to. She didn't need to help it. But then she was talking to Gregory and she was like, darn you, Gregory, you gave me like feelings I didn't want to have. I liked being a jerk and then you made me regret it. So stop making me be nicer.
Didn't Martin tell them too? Like Tracy's aware of what you guys were doing.
Yes.
So, you know,
whenever
you think you were pulling over. But
like,
then he wasn't happy about that either. And he's like, what the heck were you doing to Tracy?
Yeah. And then he stormed off.
Yep.
And then Scott again.
Lucy
like,
did bad.
It's okay, Lucy. Here, you want to like get back in the hay with me again? And she was like, no, Scott, go away. I'm so upset.
Gregory's friendship is softening Tracy.
Oh, that was a nice way of putting that.
Yeah. I love that she had Scott in her phone as ambulance chaser.
Yes, that was cute.
I didn't get that.
Because he's an attorney.
Okay.
He's a slimy attorney.
Oh, yeah.
But she said how Lucy and Scott can't stay away from each other. Accurate.
I disagree that she needed to call them out like that. Martin would have figured it out if it was going to end up being something. Lucy may have continued being like, no, I'm in love with Martin.
I did like how Martin brought up the fact that she's missing her relationship with Bobby, even though it was not.
Yeah, she was like, we weren't friends. And he was like, no.
Yeah, but you were
Yeah, you went through it together.
Do you know what Lucy never did, though? She never apologized.
To who?
To Martin. She did not say, I'm sorry, once. If she did, I did not hear it because I was paying special attention to the words that she was saying.
I'm pretty sure she didn't say I'm sorry. She said, give me another chance. This was a mistake, a dumb mistake, or something like that. She did not say I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't think she said she was sorry either.
Yeah.
Because she's not. It's Scott.
I liked Brook Lynn having Carly's back. That was nice.
Yes.
And just the fact that it made Nina mad was like the icing on the cake.
Oh,
she's like, you're not going to get them. And then they're like, sure, we'll sign a contract.
That's where I was going with part of that. So Nina is mad at Carly because, Carly was going to invest money in Michael and Drew's Aurora because she thought it would help them because they were going public. And so she was basically going to insider trading.
But she wasn't trying to insider trade.
Yes, she was.
No, she was not.
Was she trying to make a purchase based on information that the public did not have? That is the definition.
She was making...
It's literally the definition. This is not public knowledge. Let me
She was making a purchase to show her son that she believed in him.
I'm pretty sure Martha Stewart believed in all the people she helped, too. It's just like serial killers. They really enjoy it, too. Doesn't make it okay.
Okay. But Carly's different. She's Carly.
Criminals like the things that they do. It doesn't make it okay.
She was trying to help her son. She wasn't trying to make money off of it like, oh, I have this inside information. She was like, oh, you're going to merge those together and you want it to be a success? Here, I have some money.
Okay, so Carly did something illegal and got away with it.
Minorly
and
illegal.
Then Nina called her out on it and actually turned them into at the SEC. And then Drew wound up going to jail for it. And Carly wound up losing all of her money, including half of the Metro Court, because she owned the Metro Court with Olivia. So then Nina actually tried to buy it back for her, and Carly was like, nope, I'm not taking your money.
Yeah, buy it back from her. Buy it for her.
No, sorry.
She bought it, and then in the most condescending, nastiest way ever, was like, oh, since you lost all your money, do you need me to give this to you? Because I have it now. Just like I have your husband. That's what she did.
She only had $5 million liquid. So, I mean, I know. But
she needed to find that Swiss bank account ATM card and go pull it out.
So then it just came out that Nina is the one who did it, because for the longest time, no one knew who did it. Everyone thought that Ned did. Oh, Ned just had amnesia as well. He came back pretty quickly, though. And he found out, he overheard Nina on the phone and found out that she's the one who turned in. He was going to tell Michael, and he slipped and fell into the pool. And then, that happens. And then he came out as Eddie Main.
Yep.
Oh. He came out as Eddie Main, yes. And that's why Lois came back.
Okay.
Lois came back because she read about, by the way, in 2020, Brook Lynn had her throat slashed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Lois did not come back for that. Mm-hmm. But she read that Brook Lynn was having trouble in her business. So she came back.
Priorities.
She came right back.
She came right back for it. And then Eddie Main was still around. Yes, that's right. Anyway, so everyone just found out about Nina. So Drew owns Aurora. Aurora owns Crimson. Nina was running Crimson. Drew came in 2 weeks ago and fired Nina and hired Carly as the editor of Crimson. And Carly's like, I don't want this job. And he's like, but you'll do great. You have no qualifications whatsoever or experience.
But I believe in you. It'll be fine.
Because she's Carly.
Yes.
They need to hire somebody else because I don't want her running that.
She doesn't want to run it. But I thought it was nice that Brook Lynn was like, here, I'll help you. Because we don't want Nina to win either. She's a jerk.
Yes. I thought that Michael was super respectful knocking.
Sure.
No? I thought it was nice.
He wasn't through everything. Him and Willow.
He wasn't assuming, though, that she said he could come home meant plow right in and plow right in.
Wow!
I don't know if talk. I did not sign up for this. So what happened between Michael and Willow?
So Willow was mad. I'm just going to ignore your inappropriateness. Like, what's in your cup over there?
Sorry, Cody.
Right, so you woke me up.
Just turn away from me.
Y'all are ridiculous.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, puppy. I love
you.
He's like, I don't want to hear you guys. Willow was mad that Michael, when he found out that it was Nina who had turned Carly in, he didn't tell Willow. He went to Nina and was like, listen, I'm going to restrict access to my wife and kids because I know you're a bad person.
Nina is Willow's mom, but they just found out.
Yeah. She was one of the babies that was
Because she had leukemia.
Okay.
Yes.
Right.
She had leukemia, and so she needed stem cells. And Carly knew that information because Harmony, Willow's quote mom, because they were in a cult together.
Of course.
And that's why her name's Harmony. But yet Willow's real name is...
I don't know.
I know
in
this.
the back of my head, but I don't know.
And she changed her name to Willow.
Yeah.
But whatever.
To escape the cult.
Yes.
So yeah, she's mad at Michael for controlling her life because she should have known what Nina had done and got to make the choice herself if she wanted to cut her out or not. He should not have done it for her.
Okay.
Especially where she and Willow did not get along for so long. So it's not like they've always had this great relationship and then found out that they were mother and daughter. Like, Nina had her fired as a teacher. Like, she made her life horrible.
Yes.
And Willow specifically even said to Carly after her adoptive mom, who she had just found out was not really her mom, died. She was like, I swear, if I were to find out that my mom was anyone like Nina, like, I would not want to know. So Carly didn't tell her because that's as close.
On my deathbed and questioning my parentage, that's what I'm going to say to you. I hope that my mom's nothing like Nina. Because that's how awful she's always been.
Not her mom. Her mom is not like Nina.
Yeah, not my mom.
Nina is Nina.
Nina's Nina.
Okay. And then Spinelli and Maxie. So we're going to have to probably do a break. Okay, so we're going to have to do Bobby, but we're going to have to do Spixie.
Yep.
Spinelli and Maxie. Oh, yeah, they do that. Yeah.
Either. They're stupid.
Bad.
It's so
bad.
That one sounds wrong.
Spixie?
Extra bad, yeah.
Does it sound like
Kind of
an alternative? Oh.
Yeah.
I wasn't even thinking about that.
Okay.
Sounds kind of...
So they went axe throwing, and Cody got the brilliant idea that whatever team lost paid for the winners to have a night out.
Which was stupid.
Spinelli was drinking his orange soda, though. It was so cute.
That was cute. But
he always drinks orange soda.
But he should have just kind of left it like, whoever loses pays next time or something like that. Because
it picks up the tab tonight.
Yeah, because it was way too obvious that he's like, oh, I'm trying to make it so it's a date.
Yeah. I think Maxie's the only one who didn't pick up on it.
Right. As she's standing there going, I know it should be weird, but I kind of hope that your pipes never get fixed so you can live with me forever. That's what she said. I'm quoting the show. She's being inappropriate like someone else.
I have the mind of a 12-year-old boy at times. I'm sorry.
I feel like that's it.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, yeah, just Sonny questioning Brick's loyalty and Brick was cashing in his favor with Jordan.
Yeah. They would be cute.
Internet's torn on it.
I think they would be cute.
I think it'd be interesting.
Jordan's just bad enough that it could work, but not.
See, I feel like she's too holier than thou.
But she breaks the rules, so she's...
Only when it's in her best interest.
I mean, that's everybody. But
not everyone, but okay.
If someone's breaking a rule, they're breaking it for their best interest.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not saying everyone breaks rules. I'm saying they're doing it selfishly.
Yes.
There you go.
Not Robin Hood.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
All right.
Reality check.
So reality check is when we just share something about our week. You want to go?
Am I going first?
Yeah.
It was Madeline's first dance competition.
Yay.
I went up a day early because I was going to work from the hotel, and then I got there and my computer would not log on to their system because of whatever security, blah, blah, blah. So I ended up calling off anyway. So we had an extra day at the hotel for no reason. But she did good. Like, as much as I've been on here 1,000 times saying I'm not that mom that's going to be like, oh my God, my daughter's going to be on Broadway, blah, blah, blah. She has improved so much just with the confidence, which is really cute because before she kind of like did the moves, but you could tell her like looking at everybody else. Mm-hmm. And now it's like, I own this stuff. So part of their song was Ice Ice Baby that she thought was a new song at first. So it was very cute.
Oh dear.
And the company that hosted this one has nationals at Hershey Park this summer. Okay. And so they picked acts that they thought were really good to get to perform on like the random stages at Hershey throughout their finals week or whatever. And one of her dances got picked. So she's like super excited that she may go get to dance in Hershey. So,
that's awesome.
Yes. So, and one of her trio got knocked down to a duo because the one little girl's grandpa was really sick. And so they had to like improvise at the last minute, and they did very well with it. So it was cute. It was a normal mom dance weekend, but she had to be there at 3 o'clock on Friday, and then she had to be back at 7 a.m. this morning. And awards didn't end until like 11 something, and then you have to get back to the hotel and calm down and stuff. So that's why I needed nap time before I came over here.
It's okay. Yeah, we're doing Saturday night again.
What time are we
3 weeks in a row we're doing Saturday night.
I need a nap. So yeah, that was that.
So my week was kind of boring. I finally used my Cricut.
Yay!
I'm almost done with my board that I'm making. I was going to finish it today and then just didn't. And I am selling the first house that I ever sold.
Aww.
So my very first sale was a buyer, and she called me on Monday and was like, I want to sell the house. And so it actually, in like 10 minutes, we're going to be choosing an offer. Like, that's how quickly we moved through it.
That's so sad. I mean, like, good for you, but sad.
I know. She was like, it's so bittersweet. Like, I mean, life just changes sometimes, you know? And, yeah, I'm kind of like, this is my first house I sold. I don't want to sell it again.
Like, you need to go in the closet and, like, write your initials like you do with kids, like, their height. Like, I sold it this day.
Sold by Shannon twice.
Aww.
But, yeah, I mean, it's bittersweet, but I just think it's kind of cool, though, too.
Yeah.
So... Well, the one that I had listed right before Christmas and then had to take off, I sold the buyers that house too.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that.
But that was only a couple years ago.
Yeah.
It wasn't my first.
Yeah.
You know, but I mean, it was a friend from high school still, but yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Erica, anything you want to share?
I mean, my week was pretty boring. All I did was just rewatch General Hospital for the first time in 20 years.
That's very exciting. I gave you all those questions to give us some more information.
And you guys answered most of them as we went through it, and really have to ask them.
There you go.
Perfect. We did our job.
Mm-hmm.
So join us on Thursday as we talk all about Jagger Kates, not John.
Right, not John. Jagger.
My husband.
There you go.
Erica's husband.
Hello, Mrs. Sabato Jr.
So join us. Yeah, I already said that.
Have a good week.
And we'll meet at the pier. Bye. Bye.
If you enjoyed today's show, we invite you to go to pier54podcast.com to subscribe on your favorite platform. Don't forget to leave us a review. And you can also follow us on many social media channels. Just search for Pier 54 Podcast. Also, we are not perfect, so if there is something that we missed or messed up, just let us know by emailing us at pier54podcast@gmail.com.
LifeLock, how can I help?
The IRS said I filed my return,
But I haven't.
1 in 4 tax-paying Americans has paid the price of identity fraud.
What do I do?
My refund, though.
I'm freaking out.
Don't worry, I can fix this.
LifeLock fixes identity theft guaranteed and gets your money back with up to $3 million in coverage.
I'm so relieved.
No problem. I'll be with you every step of the way.
1 in 4 was a fraud-paying American. Not anymore. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit LifeLock.com/podcast. Terms apply.